You know, you might be giving love a chance after a long time of isolation, of hermit mode. I'm hearing that this collective is so brave and so tired, so freaking tired of carrying so much stuff no one knows about. And perhaps you now started to share some things with people who you've just met, who have become close overnight, you know? This is for some of you. And I'm getting, for some dumplings, for some reason, that might be very significant. It's seeing 222 or 2222. A lot of twos in this collective, and a lot of fives, and a lot of sixes as well. And if you're curious how your life is unfolding right now, since we have Sun entering Leo, which means confidence, more encouragement, things getting a little bit lighter, go to Astra and go down to the astrological events feature where you can type in this prompt: how is my life going to improve and carry on going forward in areas of X? So whatever area you want to know. And Astra will calculate everything based on your birth chart, so do check them out to see how this will actually play out in real time. So after carrying so much stuff, I feel like this collective is really carrying a lot of people's stuff. So like burdens you're not meant to carry, a lot of shit that's not yours, a lot of expectations that isn't yours. This might be tied to family who has an issue with your independence, family who has an issue with your autonomy, friends perhaps who are thinking like, wow, what is he doing? Like, you've changed. Maybe you have been hearing a lot of people have a little bit of an issue with how you're living your life. And I just want to say, if you're keeping authentic to yourself and you are honest and you have the best intentions for people around you, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, as well as just deciding for yourself. Like, a lot of people are just so unhappy with themselves and they'll just zoom focus on your life when it's none of their business. I'm getting a lot of themes for family in this collective as well. You might have grown up with restrictive parents, you might have been isolated when you were a teenager as well. I'm getting significance in growing up neurodivergent or with anxiety. And for this collective here, you know, you're meant to be celebrated. And there's so many people out there who's going to love you, and you're not stuck in the family you've been given. You need to remember that. We also have the power to change, and a lot of toxic, dysfunctional families make you feel like they're the only ones that exist, but that's to isolate you. And just know that there's people who are there to celebrate you. And we have the Queen of Cups, like, you're full of love, you're so capable. You might actually feel like a bit of an alien in your family. Like, this goes out to all the aliens in the family. Okay, the black sheep. Like, you are so open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. You're so calm and receptive. Like, you're so different from your family. Maybe you're also noticing how much change you've done internally and how hard it's been with the Nine of Wands here. Like, this person has a band-aid on their head. It's been so hard. There's been no support. And you're urged to kind of take your time to think of the next steps, okay? Which is to assert yourself through communication. The best thing now is to assert yourself through communication here, Spirit is saying, and to reveal your honest emotions. Please don't hold back resentment. If something is happening, please voice it out. This is the message from the universe, okay? You potentially are looking back at everything, being a little bit nostalgic. That's understandable. We just had Mercury retrograde, as well as all the toxic patterns you've overcome and the toxic patterns that people in your life are still stuck in. And I'm getting that you have a lot of options coming to you, and that's amazing, and you're very fruitful, and people are seeing you as someone amazing and putting you on a pedestal. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. People are putting you up on a pedestal. Maybe that's not where you want to be because it's so easy to dehumanize you, to take away all that pain. Maybe because you don't look like what you've been through. But the thing is, we don't need to look like what we've been through. And also, I'm getting, for some of you in this collective, you've been praised for being strong. And that ends today. Just because you're strong doesn't mean you need to endure shit. Okay? Excuse my language. So the message here is to let go of all those things that people have done to you and just believe. Again, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Something you're creating yourself. You've created so much abundance for yourself already. You have all the skills. You have the skills that you've been building. Okay, all these experiences have been hard, but they're here to give you that opportunity that you need, that you're craving, and it's coming. And I want to reassure you, because you're tapping into your intuition here, okay? And it's success, Six of Wands. Like, it's succeeding, okay? And I want to reassure you that everything is coming, Four of Wands. This is the card that everybody wants to get, okay? Everything is coming. Everything that you is coming because you've decided to let go, to step outside the box that everybody has put you in, and to finally choose yourself. That's the message, to finally choose yourself and not give in to anyone's bullshit anymore, okay? You matter. You have autonomy, remember that. And even if it's friends influencing you, again, all these things, it doesn't matter as long as you know who you are at the core. And I think a lot of people in this collective have been victims to other people crossing your boundaries, you know, misusing your empathy. And that ends today because you're choosing yourself. And you're choosing to go against the grain, even if it gets you into trouble. Mind you, you're an adult. You're not supposed to be getting into trouble, okay, by other adults. You're not doing anything wrong by choosing yourself. You're just revealing what other people feel uncomfortable facing. And that's their thing to deal with. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Do let me know if it resonated as well, and book in with me if you need any more guidance.